Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Running back with the football. Catches the 40. Breaking tackles and going. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Volunteers. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaking tackles. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
Boy, this guy's running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaston.
First down and 10 now. Here's that defense shifting again. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Wide receiver runs a slant and makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down quickly, but it's a big game through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Huskies pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Gets loose. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Well, anytime you see a defense sit back and cover two, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Hands off to the left. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2. see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the running back's got it again. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Tight end makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Washington has moved into the red zone. They'll hand it off. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Breaking free at the 35. They bring them down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
That's an important first down on that running play. Looking for a man. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
offense retakes the field here. That last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And now the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. Will not be brought down. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. The Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the stop, with the offense threatening now. First down at the 27.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and, of course, the last couple years with Michael Penix.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Washington now operating in the red zone. Press coverage now from the secondary. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. After that incompletion, it's third down. Looking to throw it again. The pass is intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got room to run. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. But he's got some space here. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Huskies. He just sprints into the end zone. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield. But
here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle, but 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Catch is made down the middle. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The offense really clicking here. And the back gets the football. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll give it to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they put 6 more on the board.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll try the option play here. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Has the first down and more. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Screen to the wide receiver. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. On the run, it's Hill. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that. Is back out on the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. They got the second half started with the running play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Behind the sticks here after the loss, and second down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Dump off caught by the running back. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. And at first down, they go right back to him. The pickup is 7 yards, now second and 3. And the Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Huskies will look to convert here on fourth down. That's a design quarterback keeper. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He shreds the tackle. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Nice grab there would be enough for a first down, but they say he was out of bounds. Bring up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
The Vols will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here. The shotgun handoff here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Picks up the first, looking for more. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. As the first down is still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Huskies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A completion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Washington, as they come roaring back now. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown.
It's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up. He's at the 50. Across the 40. The 20, the 10, and he takes it the distance for 2 points.
I don't know about you, Chris, but didn't it seem that the kicking team just kind of froze after the blocked PAT? It made it a lot easier for the defense once they blocked it to just return it all the way back, and that's 2 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaks loose at the 40. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Working clock with the ground game. Running through the tackle. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The Volunteers churn out another first down.
Here we go.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks into open space. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback still with the football. Fighting off the defender. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? It's an option look. Pitch play to the back, and it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.